What kind of property is hot in the market? If you are a first-time buyer or upgrading from condo to house or going from big house to small house, this video for you. I am Ramzan Lahir, sales rep and investor in the real estate market. Welcome back to Invest with Ramzan. First and foremost, answer to the questions depending on the buyer's age groups, buyer's interest, and financial capacity. Recently, after we studied during the pandemic, pre-pandemic, and the current market, we observed semi-detached house demand is increased. The less in the market because of the affordability, the cost effective, the banks and financial institutions willing to lend money for this kind of the investment. Today's focus will be on the features of semi-detached house. What is a semi-detached house? A semi-detached house is a single family duplex dwelling house that share one common wall with other house. Name distinguish the style of house from other detached home. But unlike the semi-detached house, a standalone house is a completely detached and with no shared walls. There is also a difference between a semi-detached house and townhouses. Townhouses usually have a two shared wall and no backyard or garden, which is disadvantageous compared to the semi-detached house. Semi-detached house can offer a good compromise between affordability and autonomy. You will have a party wall with just one neighbor. But depending on when the house was built and what design it was built, you may have a substantial amount of living space for your money you invested, and also decent size of the garden. These houses are excellent alternative to traditional home as they are constructed in rows with similar design and sizes. Semi-detached houses mirror one another and provide privacy, even when you share a wall with houses. People prefer to live in houses of their choice. However, a semi-detached house is more cheaper than a family house. If you cannot get large mortgage payment or down payment, purchasing semi-detached houses is a great alternative. It does not require large down payment, unlike a single family houses. It is a great opportunity for people to shop for homes on a limited budget. Banks and financial institutions are willing to lend money to the client without a delay or difficulty. Buying semi-detached houses come with the distinguished advantages, include making income from the basement tenant to pay off some of the bills and mortgage so on. And it is also because of the space and it reduces electricity bills and heating cost. The time to replace the roofing is half of the cost of the standalone house. Always win-win situation investing money in semi-detached house. You do not need high efficiency furnace. It will suffice as 60,000 or 70,000 BTU for your spaces in your house. It is important to select the houses which has a less tax than the standalone houses. Semi-detached houses are lower in the property tax, and generally it's also depend on the square feet. The average square feet compared to the standalone house is cheaper. Most of the semi-detached houses have a basement which is built in. The basement income can generate at least $1,500 a monthly during this current market. This kind of the home, high demand in the current market and people willing to invest it. If you're one of those people with this interested on the semi-detached house with a budget concern, it is better to invest it in a semi-detached house. It's a great alternative option for people, first-time buyers, Even people wanted to downgrade from the big house to small house due to the intensive fields and hard working to be done. But this is less work and less hustles and easier to maintain, so on. One of the advantage of the semi-detached house, unlike a townhouse or condominium, we have only one party wall sharing one neighbor. It provides you adequate privacy and security. Now, the most important is selecting a house at the best location and good design which will bring higher future values. I would like to assist you to select good locations for you. It's also essential to bring out the family in the best neighborhood so family can enjoy happiness, so on. I assist people to come to the affordability and budget, so on, so I can be sure that people are investing in the money on a right direction. If you have any question regarding any of the budgeting, affordability, selecting, or the location, you can contact me above number or email me. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. I will see you again with another video. Invest with Ramzan.